Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you are up for an adventure today. If by chance you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Margaret. I am from the Netherlands. That's why I have a funny accent. I am into paper crafting, junk journal projects, and the occasional vintage treasure hunting. I have all sort of goodies on my desk today and a large envelope mailer thingy. Yeah, I got one again in mail today, and I think these are lovely to create something with. So let me tell you the idea I have. Not a prototype, but sort of an idea. I want to make sort of a mini journal out of this big envelope with top loading pockets and then other pockets and a flappy and stuff. Lovely stuff. So I'm going to use this big envelope. I'm going to give you some measurements later. And then I have so much stuff left from the fall bounty kit from the JunkJournal studio. I mean, an awful lot. Yeah, and I haven't even printed everything out. And it's still fall. I know everyone's doing Christmas. I still need my sort of mushrooms and fall leaves and Christmas trees later, please. And by later I mean tomorrow. So I really want to do like a fall mini journal using this kit. If you don't have this kit or don't do printables, you can do this with any sort of paper that you want. If you're really interested in the kit, and I hope you are, because Michelle from the JunkJournal studio is still having a sale on. Yes, so I will link her Etsy shop and these kits below because they are fantastically amazing. And I think you can use them all year round. Well, some bits of them because she has labels on here. Look at the labels. Yay. So yeah, let me tell you what else we need for today for this project. Let me get my my supplies out. So for papers, I'm using the fall bounty kit from the JunkJournal studio. I might add, I don't think so, might add some music paper or some book page or whatever, but I don't think so. And then for the base, I'm using this big old envelope. Yeah, it is 9 by 12.5, which is a big one. This is a big envelope. If you don't have this size, you can have it a little bit smaller. That's okay, but don't do it with a regular size envelope because then your mini journal will be miniature, like very, very small. So you're going to do sort of a trifold, whatever thingy. So that's it for the papers. Then the regular stuff, guys. Glue. I'm going to use this and this. Scissors, a ruler. I'm probably going to use my paper cutter at some point. I cannot do without my corner rounder, even if I'm not, maybe I'm not using it. And I'm going to do some inking because the envelope is white. And I don't like this. So I am probably going to use Get a Twig. Twigs, I recently bought this, added this to my collection. I like it. It is sort of orangey, but fall orangey, that's brilliant. So I'm going to use Get a Twigs. Probably going to use my blending brush to sort of distress some edges. If I'm going to do some stamping, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but just in case, I'm thinking about these inks and these colors. Probably you cannot have this anymore because this looks like a very old one. I found it in a thrift shop for 20 cents or something like this. It's Archival Ink Coffee. Probably an old one. This is probably still available. This is aged mahogany. This is distress ink. Still don't know if I like distress ink to distress oxide. I don't know. And then Memento Peanut Brittle. Not peanut butter brittle, but peanut brittle. I just keep calling this peanut butter brittle. And that's okay. I might add some bits and bobs like post stamps and labels, but I don't think so. But we'll see. That's it for the supplies used. Oh yeah, closure. I think I'm going to need an eyelet and some woolies. Eyelet and woolies. Yeah, think so. But I don't know yet because, just an idea. Not a plan. Let's get started. I opened up the envelope on the top with a letter opener, but then these sort of ends came loose. So first I want to glue down these ends. I'm just going to use art for this. And then I was thinking, and if I say that to my husband, I was thinking he'll be like, uh-oh. What you want now? What you want me to do? Because normally it means we need to spend money on this, or we need to take all the furniture out and then rearrange the whole home. And I'm gonna need him for both of those. Yeah, so yeah, I was thinking, guys, I'm going to have either a top loading pocket and then another pockets over here on the inside, or I don't know about the top loading pockets, or I'm gonna do it like so, have pockets here and then make double pockets with a notch here and not a notch there. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So it's going to be a sort of a trifold. I want the cover to be smaller. Let me show you how I'm gonna do that. I want this cover to be sort of smaller with maybe even a sort of a tuck spot in here. Maybe. Let's see. If we do it like so, yeah? Just thinking. And then like so. Yeah. I'm gonna have it like so. But first I'm going to fold this one. I have decided I want to have the pockets on the bottom and not top loading pockets. I'm not even measuring, I'm just folding it over. How far? Like 2.5 inches on this one. I just want to have it like so. Have it straight, love. That'd be nice. Do I have a bone folder? Oh, another supply that I didn't mention. You can also use the back of your scissors. Not these ones apparently, because these are like rubbery and they don't really want to fold anything. So these are going to be the pockets on the inside, right? Then I want to make a flap here. About 2 inches. We're going to make a lovely prototype. There's a lot of paper here, so it folds very, very heavily. But I'm going to figure it out. Oh, another nice pocket here. Well, why not? And then I'm going to fold this in. I have this like so. Yeah. So I'm going to fold this flap in. If you are doing my exact measurements, I'm thinking about 4 inches. So I'm folding it in at 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches. Just decided. If you're not working with my size envelope, fold it in like so. So not all the way to the end, but like so. And then you can fold this over again. And this is going to be sort of the cover. Small cover, but still. So this is going to be the base. Flap it open. I'm gonna have this as a sort of a another sort of pocket here, I guess. Yeah. And then I fold it in, and then the closure is going to be here. Does that make any sense? I don't even know myself, guys. I don't even know. So I'm gonna have this as another pocket, this a pocket, this a pocket. Right? Yes. Perfect. Fold it, fold it, fold it. Well done. No. We need to decorate it and do all sorts of lovely stuff to this one. If you've seen several of my videos, you know I change my mind all the time. So I changed my mind. Yes, not a lot. It's going to be sort of the same. The folding is the same. But if I want to have 2 pockets here and have a notch here, I do not want to see the gray. So I really need to cover this whole bit on the inside. That's okay. What I also want to do is have these pockets on the outside over here. How? Well, I think I know how, but you know, we're gonna figure it out. I am taking out, you can use your scissors or anything else. I'm taking out this knife. This is a knife. And I'm slitting this open on these sides because I want to glue on this page. And I think that'll work better if it is opened. We're gonna glue it down again. No worries, guys. So gently just open it up with your scissors or paper cutter or in this case, an X-Acto knife. Yeah. Now, I'm also going to do another snippy. Where? Here. I am going to cut this up until the fold. So this bit I'm going to cut open. And I'm really hoping that that'll work, because it might not work at all. Over there. So we're going to have pockets here, here and here, behind here, and this is also going to be a pocket, so 2 pockets. Now I'm going to flip this to the other side. What? What are you doing, Margaret? Yes. And I'm going to make this into a sort of a tuck spot over here. Then you have a pocket here and have a pocket here. Right? Yeah. Changed it, completely changed it. So before I glue pieces down, I really want to ink all edges. Over here, there, just all around, everywhere. And for that I am using a gather twigs. Use any color you want. If you don't mind the white, then leave it as is. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it. I have these makeup brushes. I used to be heavy into makeup a couple of years ago. Not anymore. And just, you know, have circles all around it. Like so. See? That works very, very quickly. I just want all the edges to not be white. Even the places that we're gonna fold in and whatever, because I have no idea how it's gonna look on what side. So just in case, I am inking all folds and all edges. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that to the whole envelope, on the front and on the back. And it's going to look very smudgy, but that's a good thing. I'll be right back. I did all the inking. Now it looks like this. I'm still happy with it, but these pockets are very heavy for that small flap. So I'm thinking, because these are basically double, see? This is going to be a double pocket on the inside, but I don't think I want to have a double pocket on the outside. So what I want to do is cut the inner piece off. Why not the outer piece? Because then it will leave a sort of an opening here. Does it make any sense? If I cut this off, there will be an opening. I do not want there to be an opening, so I'm cutting this piece off here in the middle. For that, I'm just taking out my scissors. It doesn't need to be sort of straight, exact, or whatever, because it's going to be on the inside of the pocket. I am going to try, however, to cut it as close to the edge as I can. Yeah, I was like, did I do the right side? Yes, I did. Yeah, because this pocket is going to go on the other side. See, it's less bulky now. So, oh yeah, I'm really happy with this. So I took out another piece here. Yeah. So with this flap, take out the inner piece, not the outer piece. So this will be closed. That is sort of my idea. And also want this to be sort of a tuck spot over here. So we're going to have to glue this down as well. But before we do any of this, doesn't it look great? Like all grunched up like this. I do really like the color for this. Yeah. I want to have a piece of paper here. It doesn't even need to be glued all the way to the bottom. Just a strip here, because I want to make notches. And then you'll see the gray. Do not want the gray. So I want to have a piece of paper here. And then we need to glue a whole lot of panels. It's called matting, I believe. So I want to have a panel here, 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 here. Of course, here and here. I'm not going to put anything here. And then I want a panel here, here, and of course here. So lots of panels. For that, I have picked out some of the journal pages from the kids that have some lovely images on them, like this. I want to put these on the outside, I think. And then some neutrals, some leaves. I was inking on something very heavily. Look at that. That's art, people. It's art. And then these. So these are the papers that I'm going to use for the matting, the backgrounds. Maybe not for the pockets. For the pockets, I'm probably going to use some other stuff. Yeah. So what I'm quickly going to do, I'm going to cut all these out, because white borders. Yeah. gonna cut all these out, and then we're gonna measure what goes where. I've taken off all the white borders all around. And now I want to sort of plan what piece is going where. There is one page on here that has these beautiful sort of mushroom collages. If we put them like so, we're going to lose half of the collage. So I want to have these two pieces on sort of the outside of the journal. So when we fold this in, this is going to be an outside piece. This one, of course, this one as well. And then this one as well. So what I want to do, if I'm doing this sort of trick with matting all over, I like to put on numbers. I'm going to say this is number 1. This is number 2. Yeah. Then this is number 3, number 4, number 5. And I think number 5 is going to be this whole piece. So this again is going to be number 5. Then we're going to have number 6. Am I going to put, I'm going to put 2 separate things here. I do not need to put something here. I need to put something here. So this is going to be number 6 in here. These are going to be separate. And this is going to be separate. Something else that I haven't figured out yet. So these 2. Now, if you can look closely, you see that this pocket is sort of curling up on the edge. Because we cut it straight, and now when we fold it's sort of curling up. So I want to fix that before we do anything else. I'm folding it open, and I'm just taking off the tiniest bit, just the tiniest bit. So we need to make a small incision or a cut like of a millimeter or 2 over there, and then I'm taking off the smallest bit, just a sliver. There you go. So now if we fold it in and put the pocket down, it will not curl up anymore. See? I am, however, now needing to ink a little bit more, of course. There you go. So we sort of fixed it. Yeah? Now let's see. I marked all over the panels. So now I'm going to mark on the pages where I need what to be. So this is number 1. Let's start with number 1. I can put this over here like so, but again it will be completely covered. So I'm going to use the other part, this one, and that will look lovely, I guess. So this is going to be a number 1. You can put number 1 on here in pencil, of course. I'm going to put it in the back. Number 1. There you go. And then this is going to be probably number 2. So I want this one on the back, like so. It's going to be lovely. Already know it. So we have number 1, number 2. Now we need number 3 and 4. I'm thinking about this one because I really like this page. But there's direction in here because there's text on here. You could completely ignore it if you want to, but I'm not going to ignore it. However, if I'm going to glue this all the way down here, put the page on, we will lose the prettiest bit of the page. Yes, so what I want to do is actually glue it a little bit higher, because these are going to be pockets. You will see a little bit inside of them. So I did leave like 3/4 of an inch or somewhat on there. So I want to have this on here, right? Yes, so I'm going to lose a whole bit of this, but that's okay. Maybe we can use it for some pockets or anything else. So this is 3 and 4. So this is going to be 3. This is going to be 4. Yep. And then we need number 5 over here. And I want to use the piece with the edge that is a leaf. Yeah? How are you going to do that? Like so. Because this is going to be the front. And I want this leaf to be over here. So I'm going to fold it open again. Sorry guys for all the confusion. Yes. So I'm going to have this piece like so. It's going to be on here. Then this is going to be a pocket with another sort of print on them. And then if we fold it in, it folds over. So this is going to be the inside. Does it make any sense? It will, it will, it will. So this here is going to be number 5. Mambo number 5. So we're left with a whole piece. This one. I think I'm going to use this piece for all the pockets. It will make for a nice sort of neutralish background. So we can put all sorts of lovely goodies on them, right? Yeah. Sorry guys, that was some abrupt editing because the doorbell rang and I had to cut a little bit out. But we were left off here, yeah? I numbered everything. So I'm not gonna cut everything to size and glue everything on camera because that will take a long time. But I do want to show you sort of the basics, what I'm gonna do. Especially number 5, because number 5 is going to be folded. And also number 6, very important. So let's start with number 5. And let's see on the backs. This is 4, 3, this is 5. Also already cut off number 6. Yeah, it's this strip. And this is already cut to size. I'm very happy about this. So we need to glue this here. Like so. Oh, I think I'm going to cut off the tiniest bit. Because it sticks out a little bit. But first let's sort of measure it. I want to leave a little bit of room on all borders, which means on all 4 sides. In this case on the bottom it's okay because it's going to be a pocket anyway. And this needs a little bit more inking. I want this to be a little bit darker. Okay, and that is why I inked it beforehand everywhere, so you can leave a little bit of an edge. This is going to be folded over, yeah, like so. So I'm not gonna cut a strip here and a strip here. I'm just gonna cut the whole strip in one go. I can even sort of fold it over into this pocket. Are you gonna do that? I'm guessing the answer to that is yes. So I am going to cut it just here so I can fold it over. Why? Then the pocket will be sort of sturdier. Really doesn't need to be. Do I have a pencil? I had a pencil. Yes, it's here. So I'm going to cut it a little bit longer over there. And also need to cut it a tiniest bit shorter. Taking off just a couple of millimeters on the top. There you go. Did we use this? No. There was no number on the back. This is number 5. Yes. So I'm going to glue this on and glue this over. Inking all around it beforehand. Yes, that's what I want to do. Before I glue the panels down, I need to ink them. I am not going to ink this piece because this piece is going to be on the inside of the pocket. But this is going to show all the bits that are going to show. I'm using H mahogany for this. Isn't that sort of very daring? Yeah. Also really don't need to do the bottom because there's going to be pockets here. There you go. I really like this color on here. It just, you know, gives it a little bit extra. So for the gluing, so I'm leaving a bit on the top and a bit to this side. Yes. And this is going to go over here. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I think we can use normal glue stick for this, guys. I believe so. Where'd you go? underneath my desk. Another day, another glue page. Number 5 on number 5. Just, you know, to be reminded what goes where. Because all the panels do have different sizes. Oops. So you need to do it panel by panel. Right. This is the top. We're gonna start here at the top, leaving a bit of an edge over there and also over there. That's why we inked it. There you go. And then I'm gluing this to the inside. Yeah. Because it needs a nice sort of smooth edge that I am going to ink. However, yeah, I'm going to ink it. It will leave a nice smooth edge there. I'm going to let it dry and then we need to fold it. So that is the panel that was sort of double that we folded, that we will fold in. The other ones I do individually. I do want to show you what I'm going to do with number 6. Is this strip. It is too long, so I'm going to take a piece off. Over there. Still my cat is snoring, yes. But most of you really like that. She's almost like an old man. Well, she's not really young. They're 9. So hopefully they'll have 9 more years. That'd be lovely. So I am going to glue this not on the edge, but a little bit over the edge. And then again, I'm going to flip it. Make any sense? Hopefully it does. Where be my glue page? Yes, they're already 9. My kittens. I was fortunate enough. I always had cats since I can remember. I love them. I'm a crazy cat lady. No, that's what I call myself. See, I'm leaving a little bit of room. So I'm gonna flip it over. Always had cats, and I was fortunate enough. The last cat I had before the Texas twins, as we call them, because it's Daisy May and Jackson Lee, the Texas twins. See how nice this looks? Was 22. And that is old for a cat. Very old. And then again, inking. Yep, and there's gonna be a notch here and here with another pocket. Yay! Fantastic. I marked here. There's nothing going to be on here. There's also nothing going to be on here or here or here and here, of course. So I'm going to do a 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 in the same manner. Yeah, I'm just going to take my piece. Be sure I have number 1, which is this one. So I need to measure it from this side. Take my piece, leaving a bit of an edge everywhere, mark it, cut it, cut it. I'm doing that with all the pieces, then inking all around them and gluing them on. I'll be right back. Here's the story so far. I have glued these 2 pieces on. I have glued this one on. Then we've glued this one on, yeah, all the way around. And then the number 2 and the number 1 and the number 2. Yeah, so now what we need to do, we need to fold some parts and glue some parts down. But before I do that, and this is a tip for the beginners, or if you're just starting to figure out how you want to come up with ideas for journals yourself, before you glue stuff down, think about the closure. How is it going to work? Because my closure is going to work as follows. This is going to be folded in, and then this is going to be folded in. I can hopefully, because it's dry now, fold it now. Like so. So I want this to be a pocket. Yes, so this is going to be glued down. Mind you. But this is going to be our closure. I want to have an eyelet here and then have some woolly all around there. But I do not want the eyelet to go through this part. Does it make any sense? So I need to put the eyelet in here before we glue it down. Now, I am so sorry again, guys. This is way too long of a part to use your crocodile. Yes, for these sorts of occasions, I have bought the Big Bite. Yeah, I have been thinking about how to get around this problem, but I haven't. So if you don't have this one, I am very sorry. You can just wrap the woolies around as a closure as well if you want to. Now let's see, because I hardly ever use this. This is 3/16, is the bigger one, yeah? I'm just gonna eyeball it, sort of in the middle. I want it here. I cannot see because my head is in front of the camera. A little bit over there. So I'm gonna punch a hole here. Yes. Yeah. I have big eyelets, these big ones from We Are Memory Keepers. I don't use them much because they're a little bit expensive. I know they can be a little bit expensive, but they're really nice and they punch really nicely. I'm gonna have this coppery one because that looks very cute with the rest. So now we need to position this. Is this on the right setting? Let's see. Yes, it is on the right setting. I'm sorry guys, I've only used this sort of device for 2 or 3 times before. No. I need to do something. What do I need to do? Yes, I need to put it like so. I am sorry, I am rubbish at this one. That's why I hardly ever use it. But it is nice though. It is perfect for these sorts of occasions. It worked. It did. Yay. Yay for me. See, now there's an eyelet here that we can use for wrapping all around. Yeah. Another problem. Is there going to be another problem? Yes, there's going to be another problem. But let me call MacGyver really, really quick. I think I have also a solution for the problem. Let me get my woolies before we glue parts down. Yes, called MacGyver. I think I have a plan. Yes, let me show you. I want to use this for a closure. I found this at a thrift shop a couple of weeks ago. I keep finding woolies that are perfect for fall. Like, you know, this one, perfect for fall. This one, perfect for fall. But if I want to use them all, I need to make a journal every week. And I'm not doing that. So I want to take a piece of this. Yeah, this is sort of sari silk seam binding. So I already cut a long strip off. I tested it, so there's already sort of a knot in here. I'm gonna take it out because I want to show you how I did this. It is going to create a little bit of bulk, but that's okay. It's okay. So this is the hole. Yes. So what I want to do is with my long strip of woolly, let's call it a woolly, or sari silk, I'm going to take a piece that is about 25 inches. No, 15 inches, yes? This bigger piece. I'm going to fold this in. Now this, I'm going to put from the top to the inside. So I'm going to put it in like so. See? So we now have a loop on the inside. This loop I'm going to use to make a knot. I'm going to make a knot and have it as close to the top as possible. Like so. I'm just going to make a knot in the loop. And then I'm going to test it. Will it pull through? It won't. So we are creating a little bit of a bulk in here. But, you know, it is what it is. Now let's see if the closure works. We're going to close this up. This is going to be a pocket, so we won't see the knot. And then we have this. We have a short strip here and a long strip there. Now, the short strip we're going to hold, and then the longer strip we're going to just wind around it a couple of times. This is even too long. It's way too long, but that's okay. I'm going to cut a piece off. And then with the smaller one, you can make a knot, a bow, pretty bow. Let's have a pretty bow. Like so. See, it's way too long. I'm going to cut a piece off. There you go. Ta-da! Closure. We MacGyvered it. Yeah. There's always a solution, guys. There's always a solution. So no worries. So we're going to keep that one in here. What you can also do to secure it, tape it with a little bit of piece of washi. I'm going to do that. Let's have a piece of washi. Where is my washi that I only use for these sorts of problems? This one. I'm just going to sort of tape over it that also nothing will get caught or stuck or it won't move. See, ta-da! There you go. We fixed it. Perfect. So now I want to cover these pockets. I'm not going to do this in one go. I'm going to do it the same as with the panels above here. I'm just going to make a panel here, a panel here. And with this one, I am going to do it as the same as this panel. So we're going to wrap it sort of around. As you have noticed, this again is a little bit sticking out. Do not want that. So I am going to do the trick that we did on the inside. I need a knife and a ruler. Already have the ruler. And here is the knife. I'm again taking off just the tiniest bit. Have it a little bit smaller, so a small snippy here, and then let's take up of like 2 millimeters or something like that. Just a bit. There's a piece here that is sticking out now. I'm just gonna snip it. Snip it. See, it already looks way better. Does need inking now, because we snipped a bit off. Is this loose? It is. It is. Good thing we checked, guys, because it is loose. So I'm gonna glue this piece on again. It's a part of the envelope, the closure thingy. Flippy. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know what it's called in Dutch, let alone in English. There you go. So I'm gonna need a piece this big, and I'm gonna need a piece this big and this big. And I'm gonna use this. I love this image, so I'm hoping I can sort of put it on here or on the front. No. Yes, no, yes, no. Yes, yes, I'm going to put it on the front. So I'm going to measure it again, sort of eyeballing it. Pencil, please. There you go. So I'm going to cut this off. And this off. So I'm going to cut this piece. And then I'm going to use the bottom part probably for these. And let's see, how high do we want it? This is the height. There's going to be a small ticket here. Isn't that lovely? Piece here. And where's the fold? Fold's here. Piece here. This is going to be the same height. So I'm just going to snip it like so. Snip it like so. And then like so. So yeah, I'm going to do all the cutting first. Inking. And then I'm going to glue it on camera with you guys. I cut out 3 pieces. The piece on the front I inked all around, and in these 2 pieces I inked on 3 sides, not on the top. I'm going to explain later why. We're going to ink them a little bit later. But I first want to put this pocket on here, while this thing on the pocket. See, I'm going to do it like so. I want this edge to be a little bit darker, so I'm taking out my gathered twigs and just, you know, adding some more ink. When in doubt, add more ink. Yeah, great. So gluing this on. Glue page somewhere. Well, it used to be a big page. Now it's just a smaller one. Oopsies. And there we go. Position it that it leaves a little bit of an edge equal on all sides. There you go. Oh, it looks lovely. Yes, I absolutely love it. These papers are wonderful. Now for the inside, I want to make notches here. This piece goes here and this piece goes here. What I want to do is, before I glue this on, make notches. But I want to have the notch on the exact same spot. So what I'm doing, I'm moving this whole piece up close, just flush to the edge on the top, but leaving the pieces on the border, on the sides. Let me zoom in and show you. See, I'm leaving a little bit here, a little bit here. On the bottom, there's a lot now because we've moved it up all the way to the top. Now, holding it together, like so. So this is going to be sort of one piece. I'm using my circle punch for this. Sorry, this wasn't on my list of, you know, tools that we're going to use. Eyeballing the middle. I'm just going to make a small notch, not a big one. Keeping it in place. I have it like so. Perfect. Now we have a snippy here and a snippy here. Again, I am inking it. If I was to find my inking tool, yes, here it is. Inking this one in the aged mahogany. Yes, and the other one, well, why not make it easy on yourself, love? With gathered twigs. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm gluing it on. In that case, right, there's even a little bit of an edge here, like a border here. And I really like that effect. That is why I'm doing that trick. It takes a long time, but it is absolutely worth it because it looks way lovelier. Let me glue it on so that you can see what it looks like once we do it. Guys, I am not a scrapbooker. I have never did any scrapbooking, but I believe this is all scrapbooking techniques. I should sort of watch more scrapbookers videos instead of only junk journal makers videos. There you go. It says Mariana Islands. And now it looks like this. Yeah? I'm going to do that on this side as well. And then we're going to glue the pockets down. Let's quickly glue these pockets down so we have a little bit more time to decorate. So I'm gluing these down first. I'm going to glue these to this and then this to this. That's a lot of gluing, but it's okay. I'm using art for this. I am using a strip of glue in the middle here on the fold. There we go. And over here. There you go. And then these sides. Not doing the middle. Because I want to sew in a small sort of notebook. I'm not going to make this into a real journal, just a sort of notebook. I'm going to have a notebook in the middle. And there you go. And now for these pockets, I'm going to do the outside first. Glue here and here. And there we go. Now gently folding them in like so. Yes. What's this? Oh, it's a piece of the pocket, love. Yeah. Is it on? It is on. And now we're going to glue this bit over here and this one over there. It's going to be a very small tuck. Not going to be a lot of room in there, but you know, you can put something in there. Whatever you wish. There we go. What will this stick? It's a lot of paper, so it needs a little bit of a drying time. It needs a little bit of drying. In the meantime, I'm going to sort of put together a small notebook that we're going to sew in. Normally, I would do a big tutorial on how you would do that, but you've probably seen me do it a couple of times. And again, I want some time for decorating. So I'm going to do the notebook. I'll be right back. I've added a signature. Guys, this is like a whole thing by itself. I did not have the time to show you. But if you don't know what a signature is on how to do it, I'm going to put a video here. There's going to be like a black sort of strip here that says something journal, whatever. If you click on there, it will direct you to the other video that is going to show you how to make a signature. I'm also going to put that link below in the description box, yeah? So if you want to see how I make signatures and how I sew them in, you can watch that. So I used some antique ledger, some of the yellow paper that we made envelopes from, some brown, it has some water stains, love that, and just some coffee dyed paper. It's sort of a notebook or what have you. I also put some cards in, some beautiful cards from the kit with mushrooms and all sorts. Also in the back with leaves, love them, and a small one here in the front. But what I want to do is sort of decorate the pockets and this piece and this piece. And for that I have cut out all these lovely yummies from the kits, just beautiful ephemera pieces. I absolutely love this one. So I'm going to have this on the first page of the signature over here. Why not? Need a glue page. I have a piece left here. Yes, lovely. There's all these labels in the kit, even some sort of postage stamp kind of images like this. Yeah, and words. I'm rubbish with words. I don't use words, but I'm trying to put some sentiments on there. So I love this. So I want to have something here on the pockets. Probably want to have a label. Yeah, maybe mushroom, because there's mushrooms here. And the label, or a smaller label, or I have loads. But I also have these were from a previous project. Some sort of background pieces. Don't know. Is this too big? I also have a smaller one somewhere. I have loads of this one, yeah. This one, like so. And then harvest. Well, first I'm gonna do the mushroom. I'm gonna do the mushroom for sure. And there we go. Also want to have something here. Shall I have it here then? No, don't change it, lovey, don't change it. Yeah, I'm gonna have this one over here. I'm gonna probably have a word here. It doesn't need a lot because the papers are already very beautiful. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, Michelle, your labels. Honestly, just, make one digital with just labels. Oh, I also have these leaves. Aren't these pretty? But there's a lot of leaves here. So I'm thinking I want to have the leaves here. Just like so. Nothing else. I'm just gonna have that on there. And there's one. These were printed on different papers. The papers that I've used, guys, for all the matting, the covering of the panels, is just copy paper. Yes. And for the cards, it is 160 grams. And these small things that I'm gluing on now were printed on like linen, sort of linen paper type of whatever. I just want to do this on the back. Yeah. I just love these sort of. Had a discussion this morning. I keep saying advertisements, but I believe some of you call it advertisements. Yeah, I know, I'm just used to saying advertisements. I'm sorry. It will take a lot for me not to say advertisements anymore, I'm afraid. Do you want to have that here? With something in the back? Yes, definitely. I don't mind using words. I don't. But some words have like sort of a meaning attached to them. And I I don't really do that with, oh yeah, it needs to have a meaning. Something deep. Like, oh yeah, that's heavy, that's deep. Harvest isn't heavy, it's not really deep. But something like, find joy in life and peace and happiness and love. I mean, they're not bad words, they're perfect words, but they don't do anything for me. But I know a lot of people find a lot of sort of strength from those kind of words. So I'm very sorry if you are one of those persons. No, also need to decorate this a bit. Let's have this here and then the small label, right? I need to ink it. So that's the reason I don't use words. Also because I'm not a card maker. I think they work really well on cards. Fantastic. Did we put something here? No, we need to put something here. What? What are we going to do? A leaf that says gather? Or is that a bit much? Also, there are going to be 2 words on here. So the answer to that probably is going to be no. I want to have something on here, but I don't have anything cut out that I want on here. But I have lots. Oh, I have this one. Just, you know, it was in the corner of my eye. I'm going to repeat this one. Tiniest label ever. Yeah. Oops. Cutting it by hand and by eye. That is never a good thing. Because I'm a rubbish cutter. Oh, it sort of worked. Sort of worked. Yes, I'm having it over there. Perfect. Well, you know, nice. Perfect is a whole different. I'm not touching this at all. No. I think it is perfect. I'm not going to use any of this. No, 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 no. It is fantastic. I am going to show you the end result. Yeah. Here's the end result. It's stunningly beautiful. I love the colors on here. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, let me show you. Remind yourself, this was a big envelope. Yes, a big envelope. And the wonderful Fall Bounty Kit by Michelle. If you're not doing the eyelet trick, just have some sari silk or woolly or whatever you want, just wrapped all around it. So we have a small pocket on the front that we did some decorating, put in a small card. Everything in here is from the kit except for the eyelet and sari silk, I guess. And when you open it up, you have another small pocket here. Yeah. This is a part of the cover. You could journal on here. I love how the mushroom is peeking out. Now guys, this is also a pocket. It's a very narrow one. It will hold some papers. See, you can put stuff in. That's okay. If I was going to make this one again, if this wasn't a prototype, because basically a prototype, I would have this sort of flap smaller, so you have more room to put stuff in, or maybe perhaps put a notch in. I don't know, but that's the only thing I would change, I guess. Then when we open it up, we have the pockets. This is where we flipped it up, and by flipping up we created this big pocket, and then this was the opening from the envelope, and we created another one, so it could have lovely cards. See, that's why I backed it with some paper so you won't see the gray of the envelope. Lovely cards. Then the signature is just 4 pages. It is antique ledger. That wasn't written on. And some of the yellow paper. It's sort of it feels handmade. This is brown paper that has a water stain on here. Love it. And then some coffee dyed paper. Just, you know, a small signature with another one of these La Cubana on the back. It's like an advertisement from a hotel, I guess. Again, there's a large pocket in the back. I put this in with the leaves, and then a smaller one with some decorating. And then on the back we also have this beautiful image you can write on here. Yes, fantastic. How would you use this? Well, use it as a journal, use it as a notebook, put it in your purse, take it with you when you go, you know, on a holiday, on a trip. If you go visit your auntie and she's telling you how she made these wonderful cookies, put recipes in. I don't know. Do something. Or it's just fun to make, because I've made a gazillion of these sort of things. Don't do nothing with them. Ever. But that's okay. I just enjoy them. Guys, a couple of things. I am on Michelle's design team. Yes, hi Michelle, I love you. So that means she gives me the new kit. Yes, it is in her Etsy shop. It is still on sale. It will probably be on sale until the 8th of November. I keep saying October. It's November, love. But I will put the exact date in the description box next to where you can get it. It's on Etsy. Even if it's not on sale anymore, let me tell you guys, it's cheap. It is cheap. So just buy it. It's fantastic. So that is about the kit. I'll be back again tomorrow. Guys, another sort of announcement. Yes, I am going to do the A to Z Christmas challenge tomorrow. My letter is the letter C, so it's day 3. I am sort of nervous. You know, it's my first collaboration, my big one, and I'm nervous because I also really don't do Christmas projects, but I'm gonna give it my best. My video is going to be on tomorrow at a different time than you are used to from me. Yeah, most of the ladies post their videos from this Christmas challenge, the collaborators, on midnight. I cannot post it on midnight. It is already now, and I really need to edit it, upload it. It is already 3:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, so that means I need to go film again to post it at midnight. So it will be on way earlier than normal, but not at midnight. But I do hope you can join me tomorrow. Not only me, but all the other lovely people that are joining this Christmas challenge. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me. Go visit Michelle's shop if you haven't bought this one already. If you are there, everything is on sale. Can I give you a suggestion? I know it's not summer. Buy Summer's Bounty. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.